Welcome. Today I would like to talk about the futuristic approach to health applications in metaverse environment today. I am Tanoğlu. I am the manager of Acıbadem University Transfer Office, and also I am the PhD candidate İstanbul Ticaret University. As we all know, the Constitution of World Health Organization defined the health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Health has become much more important with the prolongation of life expectancy. As you see, in 2019, the world average life expectancy was 72.8. And what we expect in 2050 is 77.2. And according to the global population of the United Nations statistics 2020, the population aged 65 years or above is projected to rise from 10% to 16% in 2050. This is a huge projection. And reflections of the extended lifespans on the health systems. First reflection is the increase in chronic disease of this age group. Then insufficient capacity of existing health services and the increase in the burden of health expenditures. As in the literature, the first step is establishing effective health systems as the prevention of disease before they occur. In this context, many investments are made in the health sector to prevent disease before they occur and to maintain full well-being. Also, to manage the health expenditures, which appear as a burden in the health sector, thanks to many innovations brought by digitalizations. And we utter Industry 4.0, digitalizations, provides us Internet of Things as interconnectivity, big data as extremely large health data sets, cloud computing as the delivery of computing services, including storage, databases, networking, and software, and so on. Currently, especially big companies, which dominates health sector, are investigating the effects and possible future scenarios of these digital technologies. And not only the big companies, but academicians are also working on that. What about service providers in the health system? First of all, trained and employed healthcare staff play a major role in the provision of these changing health services. Technology Development Foundation of Turkey published a report, and it is stated that United Nations will employ 40 million new health sector jobs in 2030, and that even new technologies used in the sector will not adversely affect this employment in the sector. In the report also, it is mentioned that increasing elderly population and the decreasing young population with the decreasing birth rates are seen as an obstacle to the training of needed health personnel. This problem will overcome to some extent by digitalization. Some technologies are important for the development of metaverse applications. Thanks to the use of these technologies separately or together, metaverse applications are developed and offered for use. Some of these technologies are communication systems, blockchains, augmented reality, virtual reality technologies, artificial intelligence technologies, Internet of Things, sensor technologies, big data, cloud computing, and etc. Thanks to these technologies, it will be possible to develop applications in the metaverse environment to create effect on the metaverse economy. Deloitte has a report, and metaverse ecosystem map is shown in that report. What is explained here is there is two different worlds. One of them is the physical and the other is the virtual world. And there are two sides of this two different worlds the industrial metaverse and the consumer metaverse side. And applications are grouped according to that two sides as shown in the figure. As it is becoming popular and many companies are making investments in both infrastructure and applications of metaverse, big technology giants like Meta, Microsoft, Tencent, Google have large investments on the metaverse. And they are trying to get the biggest share from this great ecosystem. According to Statistica, 5 leading sectors are listed based on their investments in the metaverse. As you see, medical and health is in the 5th rank with 9%. And with this perspective of the companies of the sectors, provide information about the future of the metaverse. As we all know, health is something personal and unique. In this context, to raise certain health services to the level of personalized health experience is very important. Incorporating the use of advanced digital tools and services, providing optimized consumer satisfaction, monitoring health status, ensuring compliance with medicines are now expressed as an exact need. Along with digitalizations, the use of personal data has also become important, and health consumers have become more willing to share their own confidential data. By allowing people to use data, the biggest obstacle to the advancement of these technologies will be eliminated. Along with database systems providing healthcare services in virtual environments, and metaverse environments have also taken place among the promising new technologies of the sector. Metaverse, as it means beyond the world, is between physical world and the virtual world, with tools and avatars, as it's called, as a three-dimensional fictional reality. In this environment where people live through their copies in the virtual world, they interact with each other and exist independently of time and space, whatever they do in their daily life. Will it be possible to provide health services in the virtual world where such kind of an interaction is possible? The beginning of digital health services using digital and internet tools have greatly affected by the interaction between the patient and the physician. The visualization of the changes has been achieved thanks to the technologies. On the other side, extended lifespan and presence of chronic disease, both capacity problems and high cost burdens are faced. In other side, pandemic COVID-19 also put tremendous pressure on the healthcare industry and forced stakeholders to continue to the adaptation and innovation of all new technologies. According to the Insight ACE Analytics, Health in the Market Spherical Metaverse of Application Economic Science, as you see, 5.06 billion in 2021 dollar, and what is expected in 2030 is huge amount, $71.97 billion. So it seems promising. And metaverse use internet to stimulate behavior and feelings and create a virtual world experience. And it keeps social and economic assets of both real and virtual world, as it is summarized in the figure you can see in the slide. In the metaverse health ecosystem, to meet the patient's individual needs, provides a customized, interactive, immersive, and recreational healthcare experience for healthcare professionals. And many studies are currently being conducted on the development of health services that can be provided in the metaverse environment. However, it is certain that theoretical studies will take some time to put into practice. At the same time, presenting different applications developed independently from each other in a single metaverse environment and transforming the obtained data into a full health service by evaluating them together should be among the important goals in this field. Some of the plausible applications of the metaverse that have the potential to gain momentum in the near future, like virtual physiotherapy, virtual biopsy, virtual counseling, and virtual stimulation. And as a conclusion, health sector, in order to provide productivity and sustainability, digital transformation is utilized. The concept of metaverse, which has recently entered our lives, gives us flexibility in ensuring that some transactions are carried out regardless of time and space. Also, in the health sector, the abundance of services that can be transferred to this metaverse draws attention. In particular, due to the prolongation of life expectancy and the increase in the rate of chronic disease of individuals, both labor and financial burdens are placed on health systems in order to maintain the well-being of individuals. The development of virtual health institutions and even virtual physicians, where health services can be provided in the metaverse environment, will contribute to the development of sustainable health systems in many respects. It is common for areas such as health education, daily disease management, virtual consultation, psychological and dietitian counseling to be transferred to the metaverse environment and carried out effectively. However, the fact that the legal infrastructure in this area is not yet developed in the world. Moreover, the licensing issues and the feasibility of the necessary tests while developing technologies that are based on too much time and money, and the existence of cybersecurity risks in all other virtual systems are obstacles to the transport of the health sector to the metaverse environment. Even though the demand for health is increasing day by day and the number of trained health personnel is limited, there is a potential for development in this field. Thanks for listening.